when I started with working out, everything was good. I was gaining some muscles finally. I was bumping these songs in the gym, and I fell in love in the gym and fucking barbells in general. But when I got home, it actually made me kind of sad, that my day is gone. I had been in the gym and I didn't know what to do next. So I was doing nothing, pretty much wasting my time on socials, watching porn. But then I realized that there's more in this world than just improving your body, your outer self. And that if I want to become the guy that I will be happy with, I do not also have to improve my outer self, but also my inner self. And there was that time when my life has totally changed and I felt the best in my life. I totally changed from this guy to this guy in a year and something, and I did not only improve my physique, but more importantly, my mind too. I finally became confident. I got every girl I wanted. I made money online for the first time in my life. I changed my habits from really bad to really healthy. And I was just happy about myself finally. You will realize after some time with working out that there is more than just your body and that you have your mind too and your bad habits, your addictions, and that big muscles just won't make you happy all throughout your life. But at some point, when you start working out and you finally gain some muscles, you're happy about yourself, you maybe feel confident, but after some time, you lose those things and you realize that you have to improve more. And about the more, I'm going to talk about today. So, the first thing is gaining control of your brain and your emotions. This is like the most important thing in life because your actions is based on your brain, based on how you can leverage and control your emotions. And so you have right now gained your first control, your first discipline. You can show up at the gym for 3 to 6 times per week and you can do the workout. But on the other hand, you can control yourself over porn, over bad food, over social media, and so you lack of self-control. When some problem occurs in life, only pussies are hiding in the addictions, from the problem in the porn, in the social media, in the video games, just to forget that there is some problem in their life. But when you ignore your problem, over time, it will have the accumulative effect and the problem will just be bigger and bigger. And if you will solve the problem later, or you will delay the problem on later, the problem will be so much worse until it became unresolvable. You need to acknowledge that you have a problem. You have to face the problem like a true warrior. So you have two tactics for those addictions or lust to porn. You can hide from the problem or the addiction, or you can fight the addiction. And fight the addiction is much harder but more effective, and the hiding thing is just I think only for pussies. But this hiding thing, hide your addictions, change your environment and you will be better and you will not do these bad habits because you don't see the junk food, you don't see the, I don't know, porn magazines. But, it will be some time in life where you just see the junk food, where you just see some naked model on fucking Instagram because they're everywhere. And so you need to learn fighting the addictions, not hiding from it all your life to be the best hider from the addictions, but to be the best fighter for the addiction. And so the best thing is to just have the addiction always on your eye. So for example, I have junk food on my table, so some cookies and this shit. And so I now can just stare at the cookie and say that I don't eat that shit because I know that it's healthy, and I can fight the addiction. And that's also with the porn. Sometimes I just fell off, and I just pull my pants down, and I start jerking off. Then I turn on some porn, but then I say, oh, okay, fuck that, it's not good for me. And so I turn off the porn and it's just fine. I quickly stand up, maybe, I don't know if I can do some push-ups or some cringy things to just get this porn thought out of my head. So to fight the addictions, you need to have it on your eyes, and you just need to learn to fucking stare at the addiction and say fuck you. Not just hide from it, changing the environment, that you fucking hide all the junk food, hide all the porn things, or fucking delete all your video games. You need to look at the Instagram app and say, fuck you, I won't open you because you're not good for me. And so this first section is to just master your brain, and you can master your brain through three things: meditation, okay, journaling, and with books. So meditation teaches you to be more aware, because in meditation you are focusing on the present moment, and if you will get used to it, if you will get used to focusing and being on in the present moment, you can also like get the millisecond of realization that you're doing the bad thing. So as I was talking about the porn, when I turn on the porn, you know, and I open some fucking video, I have this click that, oh, this is bad for me. But many people don't have this millisecond of realization that they're doing the bad thing, and then they just ended up on it. You know, maybe you just mindlessly open the Instagram and or TikTok, and you're scrolling for minutes, for hours, and then you realize that you've wasted time. And so if you do meditations more, you will waste less time, because you will realize then you will waste time, or you are wasting time, and so we'll turn it off. And with journaling, I found many solutions to my life and my problems. You know, even the guy, like famous guy, has this book that is all about his problems, just journaling his problems and just transfer it into some like comedy thing, you know. And the book is so successful, I don't know the name, but you have a book that is about someone that is just writing out of his problems, and it helped him from the depression and from the suicide, and it can also help you from the problems and from your addictions. You know, I was always journaling after I jerked off, and I was just reminding to myself that this is okay, that relapse is the part of the process, and that it's nothing bad. And I was also like finding and realizing that you have fucking 16 cons and 0 pros when you're like jerking off and watching porn. And so I made this tab, I stick it to my wall, and I have this saying like, you have what? You know that you don't want it, so what the fuck you're doing it? And under it is like 16 to 0, and that representing the cons and pros. So again, journaling helped me with the porn, and it can help also you with anything, with, I don't know, bad food, social media, or the porn too. And the final thing, books. You know, as I said, if you're aware of something, you can change it. And if you're aware of some tactics, if you're aware of how your brain works, you can change that. There are many books on like changing your brain and like being in the present moment, actually doing the things that you want and you know you should do. So the second section is working on your mental health. You know, going to the gym was the first thing that actually made me feel alive and feel happy. You know, I was in the depression and from the heartbreak for a year and a half, and the gym was actually the first thing that I truly enjoy. And I see this really often, that many people have this 2 hour or 3 hour, they're crazy, 3 hours in the gym that made them feel good, made them feel happy. And when they got home, they're just fucking sad, you know. The problems are appearing in their head, they're just overthinking, so they don't want to fight those problems or those thoughts, so they hop on social media, on porn, on video games, and then they'll just feel worse about themselves than before, because these fake gratifications just make you feel worse. And this is why so many people are feeling empty or sad, because they're making themselves always happy with this instant gratification things, you know, with this porn, with this social media, bad food, video games. They just want to feel good now. But what they don't realize, or they realize, but they just won't admit this, that after it, they feel even worse. And they're doing this cycle over and over again. And again, this is just a cumulative thing, and they will feel worse and worse over time. And this is what causes the depression. And so you just need to stop with this. You need to stop with always making yourself happy, because this is what makes you sad. And so since I was depressed, I didn't have the courage to stop with these fake gratifications, you know, and to do something that would make me proud of myself. I was repeating this fake dopamine process over and over again until I found this process. And it's called dopamine detox. Now, you've maybe heard of it, but you don't do it. And the dopamine detox is just doing the delayed gratification over instant gratification, doing something that will benefit you somewhere in the future, but not maybe satisfy you now, over the instant gratification, over the things that will satisfy you right now at the moment, but are sacrificing your future. I had the video on this thing, I will link it here, but the instant gratifications, as I mentioned, was porn, video games, social media, the things that you know you shouldn't do but you do because they'll give you this fake dopamine. And the delayed gratifications are the gym, books, meditating, just not with this technology or this, I don't know, software things, but just life, the things that you should do normally in life that will just bring you normal joy, that will bring you success, that will give you some progress in your life. And so I'm on dopamine detox for like 1 year, and it's just awesome. It's just awesome. You could see my transformation, and also, I gained so much wisdom with the books. I don't even know what's happening, what fucking Kanye said, what Kim Kardashian said. All these people, these NPCs are just like talking about the submarine or the sharks. Like, who the fuck cares, bro? Just there are so many things you can learn, and that will make you money, that will benefit you, that will give you girls, fucking anything. But you're right now talking about sharks. You're fucking seeing the submarine, you're seeing the memes. This is not important. And if you cut off these shitty things, these distractions, you can now have so much time on you, on yourself, and you can improve like you couldn't even comprehend. Okay? So if you fucking have these addictions, if you can get girls, if you can make money online, hop on dopamine detox. Dopamine detox is a lifestyle. It's not something, some one day thing, some week thing. It's a lifestyle. And so you need to decrease those distraction, as I've mentioned, the instant gratifications, as much as you can from your life to feel best, to live the life best, and to just feel alive. Imagine if you are actually under detox. Imagine yourself that you have like what, 30 minutes of screen time. Imagine that you don't watch porn. Imagine that you're reading books and you're gaining the wisdom. Imagine that you are making money online because of that wisdom. It would be so fucking awesome, wouldn't it? So give it a shot. Give it a shot. Okay? And with the dopamine detox, you will also develop good habits. This is the third section, to develop good habits. You maybe right now have some habits that you don't want to do, that you know it's bad but you're still doing. And so with the dopamine detox, you have baseline activities, the delayed gratification activities, and those will benefit you in future. So if something benefits you in future, then it's good. And if you fulfill your day with those delayed gratification activities, suddenly you will have good habits, and you will totally forget about those bad habits. When I hopped on the dopamine detox and I started with my like online business, and working all day, I totally forgot about porn. I wasn't even thinking about porn because I wasn't scrolling, so I wasn't seeing any horny shit. I just sat down to my computer and work, and I just lost myself in work, and I totally forgot about porn, and boom, now it's bedtime. And so another successful day without porn. So if you start a dopamine detox, you will suddenly develop good habits by accident. Fourth section is mindset. Right now you just have a shitty mindset. Maybe you just like learn something about fitness, you learn about how your body works, or about the nutrition because you're going to the gym, and this is a awesome skill. Keep going, keep learning. But other than that, you just have in your head those shitty memes. You just probably have those TikTok memes, those TikTok songs, or the submarine with the sharks, well, I'm scared of sharks, because it kills 5 people per year, And with developing good habits, you will naturally change due to your daily day activities, like reading and learning, meditating, journaling, and overthinking about yourself, understanding yourself. And the moment when my life changed the most was when I was starting reading books. Like putting wisdom from book to your mind is the most powerful thing I know. I hated the books when I was younger. I hated fucking reading, that I need to read something to show it to my teacher that I've actually read something. But right now, when I just like started with reading books, this was the game changer of getting girls, of making money online, of speaking better English, and just like any aspect of my life. Like books are fucking years of wisdom of some guy. Some guys just sacrifice their whole life to some books, of some studies, and you can buy it for fucking $15. The summarized thing, the summarized study for $15, and it will change your life. It could change your life. It could open your eyes just for $15, and you're just done reading it. You're done buying it because you hate reading, and so you rather go to the Instagram and learn about fucking sharks and submarine. Like with this learning thing, don't fall into the trap of binge watching those motivational and like educational things. When I had my agency, I was always watching the clickbait videos, how to get first client, and the best tactic, blah blah. And I was watching so many of these videos that I just lost my mind in it. And at the end, I just hated the agency thing and the agency model, and I haven't actually text a single client or a single prospect. So don't waste your time watching those things. Just create your notebook or like notepad and do notes here. Like I have one here I can show you. This was my fucking first notepad, and I have my sections here at the first, deep work and this shit. And I just have fucking notes here, and I was learning actually from it, not binge watching it, but learning from it. It's important to learn from the video, not only watch the video. And so watch the things, maybe the things that are longer, the 1 or 2 hour podcast, rather than the 5 minutes clickbaity videos. Read books, summarize the books, and do take notes, because it's important to remind yourself what you've actually learned and what is important and what's not. Since your mindset has changed, your taste in friends also has changed, because when you become a better version of yourself, the people will notice it, and only the real ones won't throw shit on you. But most of the people will start talking about you, how you're weird, that you started working out, eating healthy, reading books, and you have different opinions, you don't fucking are on social media, and you don't this thing, you don't know about the sharks, you don't know about Kim Kardashian, and they just feel weird about you. Since you're becoming a different guy, a more high valuable guy, you will attract more high valuable guys too, because when you're a low value guy, you attract your low value friends, like you've attract. And so you have those old friends that are low value, maybe high value for you, but low value to life and world in general. But when you become a high valuable man, you will suddenly attract high valuable people, and those people are the people that will change your life. The old friends, just have them in your life, they can create more memories. You need friends, and have your like old friends. But those new people, those high valuable people that will challenge you, that will go to the gym with you, that will teach you something, that will give you some opportunities, those are the people that you want to attract and be with. Those people will understand you. Those people will teach you something. Those people will change your life, and you won't attract them until you will become someone. So if you want a real brother, if you want a real brotherhood friendship that will be someone positive, not the drinking, playing video games, but the gym, making money, and really, really good friendship, like Tate Brothers, for example, you need to become a high valuable man through the dopamine detox, through the books, through the learning, through the understanding of yourself. So the 6th section is on self-image and confidence. Since you're working out, your image, your self-image and confidence has improved in some way, but not to a level that you wanted. Maybe you wanted to attract girls and approach them, or believe in yourself, or just accept who you are. But nothing except your size of your muscles has changed. Self-image is a crucial part in mental health and your life in general, because if you have a bad self-image, You just can be happy about yourself. You can achieve something in your life. You can attract someone in life because you see yourself as a loser. And if you see yourself as a loser, you think about yourself as a loser, and you show you show to the world that you are a loser, and the people will see you as a loser. So to not feel as a loser, to attract girls, to make money, blah blah blah, this shit, you have two things: affirmations, visualizations. Affirmations, saying positive things to your life, to your mind. So I'm confident, I will make money online, I have a successful life, I am happy, I am grateful. Those things, you're just saying positive shit that you want to be to your head. And if you're saying these things over and over again, your subconscious mind will suddenly take it as a fact, and you will behave in a different way because you take I am confident as a fact, and so you'll suddenly become more confident. And the visualization is actually visualizing. So you're visualizing how you're confident are, how you're going and attracting some girl, how you're just staying in the room, you know, with chest up and shoulders up, and you're just like breathing confidently, and you know, fucking confident in general. Or you're just visualizing how you're driving the Lambo or those shits. So the really good book on this visualization and affirmation is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. So maybe buy it, add it to your book list, and you can read it on your dopamine detox. But really, visualizations and affirmations also can help you with the addictions. You know, you can visualize how you're saying no to the porn, no to the bad food. It was also a really crucial part in my addiction fight, because I was visualizing and affirming to myself that I am the guy that can say no. And now the seventh section is something that most gym rats are struggling with, and that is interacting with girls and getting girls. And you can see the fucking gorillas in the gym. They're fucking weighed 120 kilos. They have muscles like you've never seen, but they can go to girl and say hi. So right now, you're more confident and you feel better about yourself with those visualization, affirmations, and changing your daily day activities. Because when you change the daily day activities, you will become the high valuable man, as I've mentioned. And if you become more high valuable, you will attract more girls. It's all fucking connected. I have this list specialized in order to connect all those dots. Because, you know, when I was reading the books, I read How to Win Friends and Influence People. This book made me so fucking many girls, bro. Like, book made me girls. It's so weird to say, but this book was life-changing to me. Not only with girls, but with people, with teachers, to, I don't know, create more better relationships, to act different on videos, to act different with my family, with my friends, and to just become a better guy in general. You have also my videos about interacting girls. Like, I don't recommend watching like those dating like fucking videos on YouTube, those clickbaity videos. I have some videos on my channel, how to attract and approach a girl. This is the most authentic tutorial you can see on fucking YouTube. So watch this. You have also link here. Then Superior Man, also the awesome book. If you read The Way of the Superior Man, you will understand totally the woman from A to Z. Those moods, those random fucking signals from them, everything, just from a book. So you can see how many things you can learn from books and learning in general. There's so many things to do other than the gym and the phone and the submarines. And so the quick tip I will tell you with girls is, if you want to attract girls and be successful with girls and approaching them, you need to believe in yourself. Like, the confidence is a fucking key. You've heard of it, I know. But the actionable step you can do, if you see a girl on the streets, think of the girl like you've, one, already slept with her, so it's no problem to go and approach to her and talk to her. Or two, you have in your head that you will get her to the bed with you and you will fucking attract. You can visualize yourself with her before you're going and talking to her. You know, also the powerful thing with the visualizations, you can visualize yourself. I'm visualizing myself before recording, and you can visualize yourself before approaching the girl. Just visualizing yourself will make you better with the girl. And also with your affirmations that you are good with girls, I'm good with girls, fucking I'm confident, I can approach girls, and blah blah blah. With this, you will fucking get any girl, bro. You will be the ultimate risk because you're confident, high valuable, you know what you're doing, and you know what to do with the girl. Because you've read the How to Win and Influence People and the Way of the Superior Man. And the last section today is fucking money. Like, if you master all these things, you know, you are confident, you can get girls, you have some wisdom in your head right now, you will say like, okay, so I've changed to a point that I'm happy with myself, and so I've learned a good amount of things, so why not learn about money? Why not use my knowledge to make money? You know, I'm right now using my knowledge that I've learned from the books and from the videos to record my videos in hope that it will someday make me some money. And also, when I became the more high valuable man, I gained a networking opportunity in my fucking 15 years of age that made me 4K. You know, like, how the fuck you can make $4,000 at the years of 15 that requires fucking no skill because of networking opportunity and because I was attracting the high valuable men, and I'm so thankful for this guy, bro. I love him. I have a good relationship with him, so we can actually understood ourselves. We can talk about money and about our interests, because you can't talk about money with family or friends because they don't know shit about it. I don't know shit about it. I just have some glance of it. I have just some basic things about it that 95% of the people on the planet don't. So before you start your business, before you want to make money online, learn first how the money works. You will fucking learn how much of a scam it is, that the money from 9070 has no fucking value, and that money has value because you believe that it has value, and that the gold standard and this thing, it's crazy, bro. And when I like first learned about that, I was feeling like, bro, what the fuck? You know, it's smart to learn about money when you're going to school and you're preparing yourself for a job and you're working in job for money. And so if you're working for money for something that you don't know even what it is and what it comes from, it's not that smart. So learn about money and then make money. Bro, so this is all. I'm recording for 1 hour, and this information is from my head only. You know, I didn't copy anyone. This is from my experience that I just that I applied to my life, that I learned, that I've applied to my life, that I've learned, and that helped me. And so if you gain control of your brain and your addictions, you go on a dopamine detox, you will become a high valuable man, and all these things will open up to you. You will just have a better life and a good body too, because you're working, because you're going to the gym, and you just won't be that sad, you just won't be that bored and empty after the gym, and you will be actually happy to go out of the gym, and you will actually be happy to go out of the gym to learn more new things, to work on your business, to approach to new girls and talk to new girls. So I hope that you've gained some value and you will take this seriously and take action. I'm a George Lion. I'm just a small teenage YouTuber that wants to turn my voice to real high valuable men. And since you're here, your goal is to improve and become that high valuable man. So there's nothing more effective to you than to just go down, click on a subscribe button, because here you will transfer from some lame ass zebra to a true Lion King. Don't be a zebra, become a lion, and a lion could be you if you will use all those 7 or 8 things I've talked about today. Bye, bro.